Hello, so guys, today I'm going to show you what you can do if it says can't recognize controller. So if you have that problem, guys, there's a couple of things what you can actually do about it. If you're playing on the PC, PS5, Xbox, I'm going to show you what to do. So first up, guys, you want to make sure that you have the right controller. What I mean with that is, for example, if you're going to play on the PS5 and it's a PS5 version game, Black Ops Cold 4 PS5 version, you cannot play with a PS4 controller. But if you're gonna play a PS4 game on the PS5 with a PS4 controller, it actually does work, but not on a PS5 version of the game. So if I can actually explain that. So you can actually just play with two players. For example, I have here Grand Theft Auto 5, so let me make it a bit bigger. Like you see, it says PS4 over here. So I can actually also play that with a PS4 controller. But let me show you a game that it doesn't work with. For example, this one, Astro's Playroom, because it's a PS5 version. This also, and is there also another game? I don't have it installed right now, but you get the point right now. So I want to make sure that you get the right controller. And now let's go over to the PC users and also the Xbox users. So what I noticed is once I try to connect my PS5 controller, it actually doesn't work. But my PS4, I think it actually does work. So let me test it out. So I'm gonna get my cable. And by the way, guys, if you please could like and subscribe, thank you very much. It will help me a lot. So first off, what should I connect first? Should I connect my PS5 controller first? Let's go. There you go. So it doesn't do anything. Let's go to settings maybe. Can we do something on there? Controller. I can't change anything. Let me go to multiplayer. Try it on here. Not really. So let me disconnect it and connect something else. I'm gonna try my PS4 controller and let's see if it works. I think a PS4 controller actually works. So it actually does, guys. So if you want to play with a PS4 controller, it actually does work. So like you see. But if I try to play with a PS5 controller or the DualSense, it doesn't work. That's kind of weird. Maybe they have to like update it or something like that. So let's go ahead and try a other controller, like a Xbox controller. This will actually work. So this Xbox controller is the Xbox Series. So this is from Xbox Series X. The S version also works, and also Xbox One controller also works, so there's no problem at all. So this also works, guys. That's quite cool. On here you can also choose on which controller or which thing that you want to actually play with. So make sure that you actually select it on here. If you want to play on a match with a keyboard and mouse, you have to select it on here. Or controller, you have to also select it on here. And don't forget, guys, if you're middle of a game, you cannot change it. For example, if I start off a game right now and go to settings and go to control, this is not available. You have to change it once you are on this menu over here. So let me disconnect my controller. And get my PS4 controller a bit away. Okay, one of my controllers just fell. Never mind, I'll just pick it up later. And let's just go ahead and switch on here back. So yeah, that's basically it for that. And for the Xbox users, I don't think you can use a PS4 controller and a PS5 on that. So it's a bit annoying actually. I cannot really play with an Xbox controller that good as a PS4 or a PS5 controller. Maybe I'm just used to it, just playing on the PlayStation, and it's a lot easier actually on the PlayStation controllers to play in. And for the rest, what do I have to say? Yeah, that's basically it for that. And for the people that do have access and they can actually move their controller, for example, but they still have like a problem just to join in, like for example on here that you get like a second player, what you can do about that is I will suggest you guys to restart your game. And once you restart your game, go to this menu over here where I'm at. So I'm going to show you. Just click on multiplayer or zombies and be on this menu. Then what you want to do is get your extra controller, and now you can just go ahead and select it and play. And if it still doesn't work out, especially for the PlayStation users because they have the problem a lot more, what you want to do is if you get like a PlayStation Plus thing, you can just go ahead and click on continue, and if it still doesn't work, make sure that you set your PS4 or PS5 as primary. It's quite easy. Just go to account. Let me show you. What you want to do is go over to settings for the PS4 and PS5, go over to users and accounts, and on here others you can actually find this, and this is where you can actually get primary for the people that have like 2 PS5s or something like that, or maybe they have like a friend that has a PS5. But I think if you can afford a PS5, you can also afford a PlayStation Plus. But for the PS4 users, what you have to do is just the same. Just go on here, and on here, somewhere else on here, you can find set up primary PlayStation. I'm not sure where it was actually, but it's a bit different settings, but it's a bit the same, so it doesn't matter. You will find it without any problems. And make sure that your PlayStation is a primary PlayStation. Set it up like that. So for the rest, what do I have to say? I think that's basically it, guys. Just what I have to say is make sure that you have the right controllers. If you don't, you're gonna have some problems. And on the PC, like Black Ops Cold War, I think they have to like add up also the PS5 controller later on. I hope in later updates they will also have the PS5 controller, so I can actually also play with that. And yeah, tell me in the comments down below what is your favorite controller. I'm pretty curious to know about that. So I'm gonna end the video. Please drop a like and subscribe. That will actually help me out so I can make more videos to help more people out. And take care.